Okay. Now, the hardest choice. Male or female MC?
I can't hear you over the background, so...
Okay, I'm going with the female one. I can't. The guy looks really cool, but I just can't.
Got it. Okay. Now I have to remember the password that I just made. Shit. Didn't know this would be on the test.
Holy fuck. Some cutscenage happening.
Spoilers?
Oh my god. I love this game already.
Ah!
It hasn't even been 10 seconds. This is my favorite game.
America server.
She stuck her hand in my chest.
I select those Bondo.
She took my soul out of my chest.
Your name is Pershnickety.
Yo, this game's great.
You know that style of iris is very common in directors.
What the fuck, dude? We took too much LSD.
So, like, are we getting the same cutscene because I'm a guy?
I don't know.
I see some floating rocks.
You see a hot lady who stuck her hand in your chest?
A giant eye in space. I see mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the hot lady. Okay. Well, you know, they say the fastest way to a man's heart is directly through his chest cavity, so has that down.
I'm drowning now.
Oh, very lewd. She's holding my hand. Oh. I didn't know this was a porn game.
I'm upside down? Wait. I'm in the water, but it's upside down?
Nope, I'm under the water. Okay, yeah, typical. She held my hand and then realized I'm smelly and threw me away.
Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast.
Oh, there's another one already.
Let me see.
Another one.
Thank goodness
This
you're
game's
awake,
great.
or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Ugh.
Now we got turned into sound waves, and now I'm also under
Never
the
did
water.
it on any living person, though. Juicia. Sorry. You just woke up,
Good
and
plan.
here I am,
Follow the
chatting up a
bubbles. That'll
storm.
lead you to the surface. It's a good tip for when you're drowning.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
Except the water seems to be upside down. That doesn't.
You
How
can
did I
call
follow
me
the
Trisha,
bubbles to the surface
and
then?
she's Yang Yang.
Okay.
Oh, we're on mute. We still don't talk.
Yeah, I agree. No visible signs of
We are in
trauma.
a gorgeous spirit.
That's me.
It's on the outskirts of Jinzhou.
I prefer to have those on the inside.
What the fuck is this place? Jinjiao Honglong? Okay.
Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning
Wait,
home?
no. Lay back down so she can perform CPR on you.
I'm gonna tell them my
Definitely
name is
fumbled the
Rover.
bag here. Could have had the hot wife who performed
you
CPR
don't
on
know
you.
why you're here, where you're from, or who you
Okay.
are. Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
F. That's not how I would have pronounced that name. Trisha?
The wind has brought us
Yang
a
Yang.
warning. The etheric
Where
sea
am
is
I?
converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
They're speaking in fucking other languages. The etheric sea converging tacit field. The fuck?
That means it's probably gonna
Okay,
get
okay.
dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of
I don't
service
remember
because of
I'm
the
an
etheric
anime
sea's influence.
protagonist.
We can't send
I
or
have
receive messages
amnesia.
for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baiju at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop every
I can already tell this game has a lot of dialogue.
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name?
I agree, Protag-kun. What do you mean?
We shouldn't stay here.
It's
If you
okay,
don't
my
have
middle
other
name is
plans,
Danger.
how about leaving with us for
For
now?
Schnickety Danger Anime Protag. You can call me Mr. Anime Protag.
Oh, that's great. Let's go together.
Chapter
Excuse
1,
me.
Act 1.
But my name is Rover, like
I
a
know you
dog.
can't remember a thing.
Yeah, I guess.
But there's one thing I'm 90%, no, 100% sure about you. You must be a
What?
resonator too.
Oh, I got some raw meat from killing the bunny.
Wait, you killed the bunny, you fucking murderer?
You killed the lizard, you murderer.
I know, I kept him in my pocket. I'm having a flashback, Coon. Oh shit, big dragon.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight?
Okay.
You saw our sentinel in your memories? Yes, the one we built this statue for. The Oracle Engine Sentinel in Zhenzhou. There is one capital
Jinja.
and 6 cities in
That's a
Huanglong.
Dargan.
With each city, the sentinel in Zhenzhou is known as Jue.
Is known as
manifesting in
Jue?
the form of a long,
Okay.
like the statue you just saw.
Can I boop his snoot?
Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally,
The
there are
name of these
sentinels in
places,
other
dude.
regions
Huanglong,
too,
Yang Yang.
but fewer compared to Huanglong.
Very Chinese.
You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of
I need to get out
Zhenzhou.
of this cutscene so I can kill that bunny.
Whoa,
What the
darn!
fuck?
That must be an elite class!
Please, the
Chizia
meat's
might
gonna
be
get
in
away.
danger.
I need the meat.
Rover, please.
The fuck is she doing over
The
there?
bunny.
Can I actually kill the bunny though? We just have a glider equipped to our butt cheeks?
There's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
What the fuck? Short walk?
Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The resonance
I don't know about you,
nexus
but that doesn't look
provides
like a short
coverage for the
walk.
whole city.
I mean, that's a short walk. I go on walks every day.
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and...
I like how they're just throwing
We
names at
agreed
us
to
and
meet
we're
up
like,
with
yep.
Baizhe here. Where is
Yeah.
she?
Sounds impressive.
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
Storming. Uh-oh.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here. But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field. So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us? The center of the tacit field. Isn't that Baizhe? Baizhe! Baizhe! We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us. Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe. The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period,
Holy
the
shit.
tacit discords born within are usually
Lots of
stronger.
dialogue.
The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe. Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Baija is there.
We're
Let me
sailing
help you
in.
activate it.
Okay.
Baija! Baija! We're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baija, you know we... Huh?
She has a tentacle for a pet.
She's trying to tell it to touch us.
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, she was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me. I've been keeping an eye on her condition through the street.
What? Why did the cutscene skip? I didn't press anything.
I had that same problem.
Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
He's my new favorite. Ah, who could have seen this coming? Sudden danger.
Suddenly spikes.
The voices. Oh. Howdy. Wait.
Looks like it's up to me.
Anime battle. One v one time? We get to do a fucking like Mortal Kombat finisher. That's pretty cool.
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it. I'm fine. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before.
Pikachu.
Didn't really. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous. Anyway, come check this out.
I'm fine.
Giga
This is an echo.
Propane gunland sit.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today. My apologies.
We
We
beat
got a
it
little carried
together.
away. Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every
I mean,
sound
she
generates
says
a
she didn't really do
vibration.
much, but I think I used her for most of the fight.
Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate.
They really like throwing
We can absorb
complicated
them into the
terminology
data
at the
banks in our
at the
Pangu
person who just has
terminals.
amnesia.
Oh, by Pangu terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by
Sure
researchers
is an
in
echo,
Guam.
yeah, definitely.
But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also,
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an Overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
no need for that. Rover, why don't
Just try absorbing it. Perfect.
Oh, so it doesn't work. No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy. There should be
Very
some
video
sweet
game logic,
baby Roche rooms
Which
around
makes sense.
here.
We are playing a video game.
Let's go check those out, shall we?
That we're level 0?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving.
Someone should suck.
Oh, shit. I'm just gonna suck him up myself? Oh. Who needs the stupid bottle?
Time to be a dragonborn.
Rover, you've been playing the fool all along. I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baiju, can we... Baiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not...
With the human... I remember comprehensive mirror for his... A
Okay,
celestial
okay.
being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power, assuming mortal form.
I have no
They
idea what
condense
happened.
the primordial essence,
Yeah.
creating Pangu, cleaving heaven and earth apart. Veil, if I may say, Rover, you seem...
Yes, we are
Whether it's
mysterious.
true or not, that story had
We'll play the
gone wrong.
mysterious
Could it be
character.
that Rover's like the great
I definitely need to check
granny of us
up.
all?
Calling me the Giga Great Granny? What the fuck?
Let's
I'm
not
not
jump
old,
to
shut up.
conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover,
I'm not old.
There's so many words. These words are just nonsense at this point.
Yeah. This was kind of how Star Rail was at the start with all the crazy words, but like this is double.
This is a holographic message to all
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I
What if
apologize for
I'm
any
the Giga
inconvenience
Chan?
caused. I am Jin Shi, the magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jingzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility in our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens.
Okay, we're being
Despite
speeched
the
at.
challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety
So
of
anime,
Huanglong.
everyone in charge is a fucking teenager.
We have awaited your arrival for a long time.
Wait, they know who I
In
am?
the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at you should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable.
God, it
This
feels
is
good to be
only
the
my
chosen
personal
Giga Chan.
request. You can decide your course of... Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed
Definitely
visitor
not gonna have this
when
turned
the
on us and be the
opportunity
villain.
arises.
Put in prison immediately upon arrival. Why would that ever happen?
Why do I get this feeling?
this person our magistrate was talking about.
as Rover.
Yup, that do I say yup, that's me?
Wow, so this is the true measure of a chief. I mean, of our rover.
That's a me.
This is the true measure of a chief. It's a famous line from a good old hero play. It's been running for almost 4 years. It's a really heartwarming tale about the...
Does that hero play stories?
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover?
What are our plans?
I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw... We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on
I'm
the
gonna go
whether
meet
you
the
were the
magistrate.
visitor magistrate mentioned...
I picked I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important...
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
We will go. Mhm.
Okay.
Now I'm just sucking it up again. Oh, I love how in the cutscenes you can see the treasures
Can you
in the
reenact?
distance.
Maybe you could. Or does it have to be a... Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked! Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead.
First residence unlocked.
Rover?
When do you think we get group play unlocked?
I don't know.
There you are. My dearest.
Fuck, this person's got roses
Seed
in their
of
hair.
Fate.
Holy shit.
Alrighty, shall we go
Yeah,
grab a
that's-
bite?
I am to return the anomalies.
Then I'll go submit our report.
Then I guess I'll be
fucked
new
up.
to Jinzhou and hospitality.
Then I'll leave you in
Leave
That
it to
sequence
I'll send
broke.
a branch of come visit the academy after your
you guys. What's the holdup? We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go on.
Let's go. Time to
What
see
the
a
fuck?
city.
She uses a gun?
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time, yeah? Do you mind bringing Rover?
I waited for a moment.
Ew. First time.
I was surprised too. I've never... Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard...
So this is the. I agree though.
It's me
So
they're
far,
waiting for. Giga Chad.
Sure it.
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean... I can't really keep up with your thoughts.
Same here. Anywhere, magistrate's the best.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first?
Eh?
We're not allowed to go with you. She'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere.
I think it'd be weird if like they found me climbing on their walls like a spider.
Yes.
Please, follow me.
Is this the receptionist lady you were freaking out about?
Yes.
She walks very slow.
Kindly have a seat.
I forgive her.
I don't know how
Lady
chairs work.
Sanhua will be with you shortly.
I just jumped onto the chair. Oh, okay, now I'm sitting. Who is this? Is this the same lady? I'm confused. She has a shiny anime eye. Of course she does.
Please
make your acquaintance.
just got
I
level
apologize
3
for the
or
delay.
level 4.
My name is San Hua, the bodyguard of Madame Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madame Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure,
claim all
she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a
items.
welcome gift. Madame Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured. Since Madame Magistrate is currently away, but you are truly regarding that. My eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madame Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They
Interesting, these frequencies
all
thing.
look different. May I have your terminal for a moment?
There's an
I need
auto
your
equip
terminal
button.
for Madame Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border. You are free
Going
to
through
visit
and-
any part of Jinzhou.
I'm a fucking
Naming all of my
Giga
red
Chad.
dots.
Yes, including this. Also, may I ask, have you decided? If not, Madame Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you. I will lead you to your room if you need. Understood. We will be ready to
Have a VIP room.
Rover, it took
Off
you
the
so
building
long.
without
What
climbing?
gives? So, Madam Magistrate.
The wind is rising. The increasing tacit fields uncannily pop.
Plus,
I'm afraid.
Building without climbing.
well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've
well, I
been through
fell in
our
the
fair
water.
share of unrest over the past 1,000 years. There's been TD outbreaks every year. But we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our.
United we stand, a bastion of might. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover,
Failed my challenge.
do you mind if we have a look at the...
So?
Just-
What's so
I
special
don't know, I
about
saw it
them?
on the roof and I went for it.
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd.
I think...
Surely I can get this
Sorry.
done.
I can't tell. It seems it is a horological device. Sundials in Huanglong usually have... On this sundial, time seems to be represented by that. Its inner ring shows the... Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white time... It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But
Ugh, that requires weight.
this is... Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou.
Mangosteen fruit.
They are usually imported. They're not always available for purchase, though.
Did it?
The frequent
Challenge
tacit discord...
complete.
A candy? But I haven't seen anything like this.
It reminds me of my child. I was really scared of getting... But what does it mean? So Jizya and I
You
share
can air
similar
hover with your
childhood
guns.
memories of the sugar pearl.
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
To after you use the grapple on the left,
But I got there. No need to.
it's down there.
Oh, wait a sec. Someone's. Yeah? What? Duty calls. Oops, sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. If you need me, just shout my name. And, well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys.
Sure. Go do your thing. Rover, let's go inside. Anyway,
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortivy, please...
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was...
Baishi should be in the data analysis room.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortify,
Hello
a
there.
renowned figure in the Department
Cactus
of
Boy.
Safety.
Appreciate
He's
the
born
raid.
in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think?
We're still
Budget?
speaking 90% gibberish to be persnickety. How about you?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always strict. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To act, yes. Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite. One moment, please.
Grab the Giga Chat again.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to... This one looks like the early handiwork of some... Its lightweight, and its design differs from that of the typical sundial.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to...
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical exam. I have the equipment ready. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body. But how did you manage to
sucked
do
it up.
that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing How do you define monster? For resonators like you, when a resonator's mental capacity is overwhelmed, they may lose control of their forte, causing an overflow. We have established your waveform graph shows a remarkable level of stability, surpassing any You don't need to worry about that for the time. To put it simply,
So we won't
it
overclock.
seems there
Good.
is another dimension
Cool.
or a creature hiding inside your body. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
I'm definitely not a Baije main.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm
I
line
like
is
her.
dead.
I
Something's
do not
wrong.
like her. And
Gotta
she's
be
a healer.
cautious. Now where
Yeah,
is
I
the
like her.
exit?
Here's the character that I know that you could get that I wanted. Immediately.
I'm back to the same spot again.
Oh no, there's a glitch in the simulation.
And this moon.
Well, you're about to meet
What
Mommy.
is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Oh, I gotcha'd. I
What do
guess
you-
spoiler alert, you're about to unlock gotcha.
Nice. Don't use your pulls on the wrong
Yeah.
thing.
I just did the tutorial pull. I'm not doing any other pulls.
Oh, hello, mommy.
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now?
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the Sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a We built this simulated training ground after the structure of Sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated Sonoros. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of I suspect it could have something to do with such anomalies could have been hiding in this. I'm afraid
So,
I can't.
basically,
I'll
by all
also check the
standards, we're
simulated
an
Sonorosphere
anomaly.
again to see what on
We're
earth
sussy.
happened to it.
Yeah.
In
To
terms of
simplify
bodily
these
function,
fucking
if you
complicated
feel
fucking
anything
words.
unusual, please come find
There's
me.
some sushy baka shit going on.
Here's your sundial.
Mr. Mortifi,
Me
Can we
go
have the-
make
Simply
sandwich.
put, it's not just a... This sundial is...
Good luck with
hollow
the
within,
sandwich.
However, It's missing it. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sun. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons. But the foundational theories, it wouldn't have taken me this long if we would install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their... However, I still have no... Well, that's a no-brainer. We could certainly give it a try.
Brute force. Perfect.
What is it? You certainly... It's indeed beautiful data. Good.
Rover, Mr. Mortifee's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? And Amy, we haven't even asked him to help us. It looks like Rover. Let's come back later, shall...
Yes, of course. Indeed. You just... Your workshop? Stops? Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get... It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing... Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jet. It's a minefield of...
I see. Shall we go and retrieve...
We go and find something. Well, I wanted to touch it.
This should be it. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortifee?
Good.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable from the purple leaf you presented. I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from 2 distinct sources. But this is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations, this is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena, and the lament was the...
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined this sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life...
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhenzhou to...
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Fucking, like, 5 mysteries going on at once.
Mr.
And they're using words I don't understand.
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly brand, these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle.
Sexagenary? What fucking word is that?
Nowadays,
Randall,
it's
help.
mainly reserved for
I'm scared.
calendars, numerology, and indexing. But it's falling out of daily use now. What?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. It's located.
On the way shelf.
Mao Cheng Si Wu. There are 2.
First resonator. Ah, okay.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei. Several gorges of spirits battles sparked Zhenzhou's founding, and the formidable tacit discord described here.
Some sort of like... I don't know, dude.
Rover,
Fucking words are too big. They could use some simpler words.
What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, but her policies have proven effective. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Counselor Changli. Due to the young age of the Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to... I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to, simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information.
Oh my god, our character actually talks.
We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her token
Our mouth
contained
fucking
both
moves. This
what
character's
she
mouth
wants
moves.
to
It's
tell
fucking
me
crazy.
And what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were you, Yang Yang,
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol.
Baiju said he is in great... We made some progress in investigating the token.
Nothing special, a typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chim. I received a report about someone going... Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. All right, I still owe you a meal.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave...
Our character must go bedge. Maybe not. Maybe cutscene instead. Why is there all these characters just watching us from the sky? Siege.
Mrs. Panhua, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodle. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Baiju's locked herself in the lab again. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we can, with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every case of an emergency. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left, so it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of our problems.
And what's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the...
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These... Do you think the token is guiding us? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark. And you said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing. You've never mentioned this, but the etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real. Perhaps it was more that girl might be.
They're still
key to
speaking
recovering
gibberish.
memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Threnodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Ranger's frontline base is...
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, I believe...
Without a doubt. Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came back.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfolk Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift, and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back.
Be that as it may.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things...
That's why we must stay vigilant. So people... Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Baron's base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I understand you. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access... Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
Wait.
I intend to leave the city with them, and they have
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe...
Exactly. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very like... Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to... Of course.
Off we go.
You don't look like soldiers.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the...
A missing person. The one you're looking for.
Yes.
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed to... I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him. He must be in the rear guards camp.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have... On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons.
Sure.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your turn.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
Sus.
Greetings. What might...
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this...
Run, everyone!
They just gave themselves up and just started fucking sprinting around.
I can't move. So...
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you.
She just gives these people money, dude. Easy enough. I guess for that.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and...
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
And then he just jumps us? That was a smart choice.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender!
Why did you attack us? Do you have other mouths to feed? They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We've done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just... Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so... I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong with...
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough...
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liuxian Tea House and ask for Jianxin. I will gladly help you.
Hurry, move, let's get out of here.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait.
Quite the sharp eye you got.
Is this the only detection?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying...
Really? Then why does that one...
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages.
I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix...
Oh, we just know how to fix these beacons? We're fucking geniuses. Oh shit, it's a puzzle.
Master Tianxing, are you alright? This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Battlefield? We walked like... We literally walked like maybe like 2 blocks and we're in a war zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 blocks back, like 4 blocks back is the city hub central and it's peace and prosperity. I don't know about this distance thing. You guys might have distance.
The approval
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working
very
around
fast.
the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go! Move! What is it? You new here? Are you backups? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got... Oh, sorry. Have to guess? An overclocked resonator. I'm sorry. The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to...
What exactly do you need us to...
Just make sure they are safe. Thank you.
Overclocked. Something. A cyber psycho.
It's
That's what I'm gonna call them from here on out.
It looks like they don't even have supplies, medical care. So this is what a real war... Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for. Are you alright?
I'm okay. I'm just... it's okay.
I'll go find a medic.
They say to help and we're just like, medic, this guy.
Please calm.
That's barely a scratch. That's...
Stop squirming, will you?
Do you
Please
have
hold him
healing
still for
magic?
sure.
I don't have any.
One of the summon things you get does healing magic. At
Really?
least I had one that does healing.
The turtle?
No, there was like a firefly thing.
I'm ready to go kill it.
assistance. You must be...
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary.
You can see me
people,
playtest the
not
general
resonators.
dude.
But things have improved.
No.
Each injury
He's
represents
actually a fucking
countless.
badass.
Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors.
They are the ones keeping our people safe.
Please don't put it like... Now that they're all...
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's...
Rover, where are we going?
Here are some... Oh, great.
Not a waifu though.
You have my thanks.
Unusable.
Have you confirmed the
It's supposedly a new
inventory?
character
What
coming
about
out
a
tomorrow.
spare list? You deliver this list
I
to
hope it's a
Asher.
gun waifu.
You're
I
not
think she's
even-
an electro.
I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Might be a gun, I don't know.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me.
Master Tianxing? Yes.
I found Juyen. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one. Have you thought of something?
I think...
So Madam Magistrate wants to... If those tacit discords break through our defenses, it would be... We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension.
The voices. The voices again. Yeah, this is what happens in my mental landscape. A thought. Ugh. I mean, this game and its cutscenes are fucking really well made, though. Like the visual, very nice.
Yeah.
What the fuck, anime man?
Follow the Qinglong to war!
That was pretty cool.
Fear no more.
I don't know why it triggered a different ability, but it did.
Maybe like every third one it does a different one, or did you press and hold, or...
What's the matter?
I think I just hit it 3 times.
Are you
There was
alright?
also a meter
I
thing
was
at the bottom
worried.
that...
You just stood there
Could be
and
different.
gazed into the distance.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think...
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Qinglong. The Qinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's all the front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be... It doesn't seem like a coincidence. Your vision. It might be the battle itself is the streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that resonate with the tacit discords?
I'm doing shit.
Rover?
According to Baiji, the leaf showed residual...
Oh yeah, this character
fluctuations
actually
of tacit
talks.
discords.
Rover, yeah.
Yeah.
Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
Didn't think they would ever let the main character in these type of games talk. Other than, you know, the internal dialogue.
Central Plains. This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need a concentrated feel. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need a concentrated feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Okay, so we would need a third.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I found something, Rover. Watch out! Something's not right.
Brother. Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequent. This one probably turning the last bits of a human's
Ugh.
consciousness into...
Absorbed a child.
I'm sorry. No. That's beyond my ability. I just... Rover? It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help. The village is crying. Something truly awful must have happened based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins. Perhaps the Tacit Field, there must be something we can do. I'll inform. Sorry. I know it doesn't. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, the area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Look, there are many footprints. Someone was injured.
Don't worry, I'm a detective. I think somebody died here.
Points
That's
to the dead body. I think someone died here. My detective's intuition.
Yeah.
Ritualistic. Why are they here? They seem to belong to it. I remember reading about something like this.
I see. Let's check some.
These cards.
They use a lot of big words throughout the game so far. But they're just being invaded, is the TLDR.
The Fraxidus?
Yeah. Just a lot of...
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus.
Please don't
but
steal.
As an outrider,
jargon.
I've worked on related cases. It's a group.
I think in every single zone I've stepped into, there have been at least 15 new OC words, I guess if you want to call them that.
Yeah.
Fucking literally, like, every time we talk to a different person and move like 15 feet, they've come up with a whole new fucking dictionary to describe
humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction.
Jesus, he sounds edgy.
Cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases.
Sees no order and revels in destruction. Okay.
There's one overseer I'm talking about.
Scar? Oh, that's a fucking... Okay.
To these villagers.
That wasn't as cool of a name as I thought
what kind of cruel,
they were gonna give him.
Twisted atrocities Huh?
Damn, it's fucking cutscene after cutscene this shit. A cat!
Okay. Game of the year.
Oh! Oh shit.
I'm relaunching
oh,
the game.
Nope, they took the cat.
We have to get back to
my self-introduction.
Okay, I'm relaunching the game. I have to go save the cat.
What the fuck is this guy? Got some cards.
We saw him.
Yeah.
With the plant lady.
He looks relatively insane. He's got fucking Zuko scar on his face. Oh, is he Scar?
If you need to
Oh, he is. Oh, we immediately found Scar.
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder what gave it away.
Fucking dumb.
Cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now.
Why don't I believe it?
Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to
I don't know if I
tell
believe this
you
guy
the
named
truth.
Scar.
I am so
probably a
sorry
trustworthy
for
fella.
everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
This is like where I feel like the main character should talk.
I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
Did you mark right?
No.
I see you don't really trust those villagers.
I was raid spamming for reset.
So they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature.
Double ragey. You didn't
Let
turn
me
on
give you a
in-game
couple more
music.
tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think.
Did you hear my
First,
in-game sound?
Who are the players in our tale?
No.
Yeah.
An
Still
innocent
fucked then.
girl, a revered leader.
I tried like
and
3
a
different
flock
solutions to the
of
problem. It might
simple
just not work.
villagers.
That's fine.
Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion,
I don't think it's fucking.
fleeting kindness,
I mean,
collective deceit,
it's fine, I can make it
senseless
work.
killings, and
It's just that the way I wanted to do it isn't going to work.
vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses.
Fuck, he's spouting some deep shit right now.
Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
So he's telling us that there's a twist.
Well, of course. Where there's a dick, there's a twist.
Our story begins once upon a time in a peaceful village lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, nope, quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival. As their once meager, the flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your... You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night, except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would... I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce. The world was never a fair play. To receive equal retribution, one must give more. And when every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider... Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you... those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. Now, I wonder, what is... Answer me and I'll reveal who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs. Brilliant answer. You saw past the obvious. The true culprit was not the shepherd, but the white lambs who chose to follow his rules. The shepherd never forced them into anything. He merely presented a choice, a possibility. No one would have been killed if they simply refrained from making those wishes. Their greed and indifference were the cause of it all. Now,
interesting
my
story.
second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. Don't rush. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs.
Oh, it talks. We talk.
The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game.
It's fucked up.
They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story? What really happened here? I suppose you are the black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who set the innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say.
Oh shit.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. just one ahead. Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces. Such speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the Black Lab can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
Rover!
Such a pesky girl.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her!
Ooh, another one.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Oh. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you.
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions.
It's terrifying
Brother
looking.
had mentioned. Yes, that is a possibility. Let's talk about it later. It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted belief. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
They're planning some shit.
Rover. Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier?
You get a shit ton of
One
XP
broken
for
in half.
completing mission.
Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
Hello.
It's
Greetings.
the missing half.
Are we woo-boing?
We can piece them together now.
Look, the water is going down. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down
I'm
here.
gonna launch myself
How
from this
odd.
mountain.
This place should have been soaked
I'm actually
in
gonna do the
water,
quest today.
but everything is dry here.
Maybe.
Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers. That tree.
Did you turn in your like
Are you
cube,
trying to
light
tell us
cube
about
thingies to the robot?
No.
something?
Hey, a strange man. Some village shit.
That girl just with those sacrifices. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to please. It's getting a bit too cold here. Sorry, Rover. The air was heavy in that place. Without any wind, the villagers were a complex mix of emotions. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was my apologies. I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again, but I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. I cannot stop the lament.
Oh yeah,
But
I
at
got
least
stuck at
really,
this point.
dwelling on it
Where?
won't do us any good. Yes.
It says use sensor to
back.
confirm the patrol route, but like
You have to switch your thing to your hit tab, and you can switch your hot bar to sense. Oh, I see. We're at the part where I'm locked out. Can't continue the quest until I get level 14.
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Phew. You're so okay. So those Fraxidus goons are here. It's me. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance power.
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts seeking power with such gruesome acts.
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like
It seems I don't know what he wants from us. But now
I went over the file.
What happened?
Don't worry, but I didn't find.
So Scar really did take her. I agree. If only we could capture.
I'm so lost. Why did Madame imagine
that Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead? The Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village. Then our magistrate intercepted. Madam Magistrate knew they were going to lure you to the village.
I wondered.
Her token was a warning that the Fraxidus had their eyes on you.
How so? You mean she's got someone looking out for?
Or maybe she prepared other means of What's the matter, Ro? The legendary figure who changed Jinzhou's history? A looming war with a resurrecting Thernodian, and the Fraxidus acting in the shadows.
Urge.
If all of these have something to do with your true identity, then...
Come to think of it, the sundials...
Sister Mortifi said it's an intricate puzzle. Yes, it's the 12th Shichen of the day. Now we have the Shichen of Wei and Vermilion
Holy
Bird.
shit, the way they translated some of these words, it definitely sounds like they put them through AI. Like, you know, the voice actor was reading their lines, right?
Yep.
And then they were like, okay, this word's really complicated, so they just, like, put it through an AI. And they just, like, slammed it in there, because, like, it doesn't fit the sentence at all.
Symbols on the larger disc represent time. It's working. And symbols on the smaller disc. We have Tielong of the east, White Tiger of the west, Vermilion Bird of the south, and Black... It's not working.
Wow, you really solved it. Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang, we should turn around. It's gotta be some super confidential stuff, Madam. As public servants, well, even though we're both just reservists, we know there are.
Chizia has.
The frax it is.
What'd you say your character's name is?
Chishia?
They say it's Chizia.
Close enough.
I see.
Pretty sure I would know. I'm the main.
Although I'm just making fun of it because they've pronounced it differently like 4 times.
The Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security, managed by the regional sentinels, accessible only to the magistrates.
They're
We found a
like
cat.
a big piggy bank inside the city hall, data-wise.
They stole the cat. And Yang Yang, but the cat.
Yes, you'll find the.
No, you don't care about Yang Yang?
If you need to visit the
I don't
Grand
use her.
Library
I mean, I
in
do use
Jinzhou
her
to
'cause
first,
she's one of my 3
there is
people
a
that I own,
strong
but
link between your past and Jinzhou's history. Second,
she's not Chishia.
You must be. So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong. Wow, I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't
guy's
even
Scar.
know it.
People are... They're acting like that they don't realize that we're important, despite them being conveniently there at the time when we woke in.
something wrong with the sundial? It is Jinzhou's political center, and the city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular landmark.
Describe
for
myself as
locals
really
giving
caring about her
directions.
scar. I would describe
Why do you
myself as
ask,
clicking to
Rover?
try and progress the dialogue and accidentally taking an option.
See, what did I say? Covert ops. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Matt. Relax, relax.
I guess you're right. We'll be waiting for you.
As I expected, that must be the entrance to the database.
What the fuck? Crazy shit going on in here.
A part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Now I should have access to the database.
Thank you for leading the way,
Oh, hey.
Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Ha! Ha, ha, ah, ha, ha. Huh? Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
I would pull for Scar as a character.
Really?
What?
This twisted fate knockoff?
Yeah? Whoa, phase 2!
Offer yourself up to be my prey?
Maybe I shouldn't have followed him into his realm.
It's just the two of us.
Didn't counter it.
Always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once? So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course she is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt her? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want. Huh. I see. So she made the move before I could, and told you all of it already. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something is still missing. I've solved the puzzle, the discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast on two other symbols. The Black Tortoise of the north to the City Hall.
Oh, the Pioneer
And 10
podcast
reads,
is
the Shichen of Cho, in the wee hours
Battle
of the
Pass.
morning.
Yep.
I understand.
When do we get the magistrate as a character? Just asking.
I mean, she's definitely gonna become a character at some point.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover.
Okay. How do you do this? Man. So, like, I have to
An emergency
activate
forced me to
one
leave,
resonance on the
and I
main
only
character.
had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please,
Yeah,
pardon my lack of
those.
hospitality.
I mean, they don't. You can't use them for anything else. You just unlock
Yeah.
characters' traits.
Yes. The Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent. Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol. When a region's Sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. Jinzhou's Sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding. Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense his memories, feelings,
Got
and
so
surroundings.
many red dudes.
Though not very clearly. Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is, I have figured precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance. They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation. Thank you for your trust. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians
much dialogue.
will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations. Born from the dark side of our collective, we have been doing our best to prevent the disaster. But the Fraxidus, indeed. You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord
word
with your
vomit.
bare hands and resonate with other TDs. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. She is also mentioned in literature, dating back to Jinzhou's establishment. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue.
My brain's melting.
You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help.
That makes sense.
Rover, the memories of which you speak. As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe, in other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records. The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust. Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns.
Good, they're now telling me I'm years old.
Sorry,
I'm going to the bathroom. I'll
I
be
don't
right back.
know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian. I pray you will find your answer. A Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou. Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past. As I know, thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound?
Scar,
You are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take control of our own destiny. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? The Threnodians. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament.
I don't think these guys sound so bad.
The new world that is... Sure, why not? What do you want? What is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface. The lament brings death, destruction, and countless reverberations. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. The only path to a new life form and a new civilization. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us. Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain unaware of your own worth. Are you really that naive? Or are you just dense? Whatever. Our interest in you is not affected by such trivial matters. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us. Too bad. We will then be forced to kill you by any means necessary. But I'm sure you'll willingly come to us when the time arrives. Sure, why not? What do you want?
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. She is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come her way.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Chicher village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own. Unless
I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference.
This could be a classic villain fucking teleports out moment.
You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late to change the course of history. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
about Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate, I do...
No, it can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
He actually gets detained.
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth. Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices. Thank you. Jue can predict the future. And up to this, while justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong. For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, Jue once told you the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens. I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak, but the ongoing war has made it a very since you won't need to go there right now. Not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your true identity. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus.
How do I not believe that for a second? It sounds sus as well.
In Jinzhou, thanks to their extra help. My meeting with this Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person. The Black Shores once provided us significant insights into the This time, they've come to inform us a Threnodian is about to resurrect near Jinzhou. Apart from that, I'm not sure what else they may be hoping to achieve. This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be...
Big dragon.
Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black, since you are likely being closely I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you this is my promise. Yes. Please leave.
Holy moly, so much dialogue. I better get like a whole level for doing this fucking cutscene.
Sanhua,
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but she just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn her about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If she runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, she'll eventually have to confront them on her own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
Who the fuck is this?
She decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure she understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet her in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me. His words.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand. I will not let any—
Would you let what you heard from Scar?
No. He cannot ever turn me against you. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou. Appointed, the prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. My job remains unchanged.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountain. The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we
Chang
are
Li is her
already
name,
mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always—
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point.
So much
No matter what,
dialogue.
I will do what I must.
That was the whole act. What the fuck? It was literally all a cutscene. I mean, that was really good, but holy shit, was that long. My brain, like, melted from the last fucking, like, 20... How long was that? 20 minutes? 25 minutes? Those weren't skippable, by the way. And now I have to get level 21. Now I'm committed to the Yinlin pull. Oh, is this it? It's legendary. It's nice color. Oh yes, it is.
What's that
Finally.
look on your face?
Good.
Surprised to see me?
Yep. Yep, video game 1.
I see. Yes. I can feel the tension in the street. I'm worried something bad is gonna happen.
There you are, Rover.
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, the Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use...
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened. The fracks at us again? Ugh, those jerks!
Jian, the general, Jinsi, the magistrate, and Jue, Jinzhou.
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General Jian used to be a military doctor.
Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of a storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinzi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the Crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain.
What the fuck? Okay.
Until
That's some anime pro tag.
retroact rain began to fall.
Going. What the fuck is retroact rain?
Fell upwards, as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm, no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our Sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our Sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
They tell these fucking stories like this shit happened forever ago. This shit was fucking 3 years ago in the game's lore. 3 years!
Maybe the Sentinel had a
its own special. Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day.
I understand you can. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly. I remembered people were skeptical despite her achievements. Many believe people only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrate, Madame Jinsi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. What is that saying again?
Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jin?
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. It sounds like
this flower. It's only a photo, and I can't tell where it came from with my ability. We're still in the dark about fracts. If we are to look for them with...
Oh, since it's about flowers, we...
Yes. Grandma Lin runs a...
You're making... Grandma Lin loves listening to storytellers. I think...
It's a lolly. Oh shit.
Hello? Are you lost? Oops, sorry. I should have introduced...
It is. It is a delight to make your acquaintance. I am Verena. My pleasure to have the opportunity to meet with... My apologies. I used to live in the New Federation, so I'm not very familiar with the language here. Hi, Verena. I'm Tisha. This is Yang Yang, and she's...
Oh, right. Grandma Lin talked about you. What seems to be the trouble? We're looking for a special flower.
It's an unusual flower indeed. Pure black flowers are rarely... When looking at the structure, take iris, for example. It's not viola either. Then there's also the cliff recluse. But this flower, lemongrass, is also similar in shape. It's native to the New Federation, and though it has a similar stamen length, it has a Oh, and I almost forgot the peacock flower. It's a single petal, but the peacock flower has a distinct peduncle. Wow, you really know your... Anyway, this black flower does look very special. There are hardly any similar plants in nature. So I'm thinking it might be a new... Also, its veins are somehow cross-shaped. I can feel some faint traces of frequency fluctuation. So my guess is it should be a unique remnant plant created by... But in order to figure out the right soil for it, or exactly... Hush! Help us out, someone! We don't know what kind of... Speaking of that, how does it even work? If I wore...
Shizia. Wait.
Yeah? I was just...
If this black flower is indeed their symbol, but to everyone else, it would given that... If they are indeed in Jinzhou City...
Oh, I see. But how... I could probably make one for you with my resonance ability. If you just need something that... Come on, Verena. You can do it. No way! That's amazing, seriously! It looks exactly like the flower in that picture. Thank you. It's friggin' amazing! Could you do that again? Please! I love it!
Rover, we've been seeing these black petals for a while now. They're scattered. The streams have been disrupted. Someone has... Rover, are you okay? Rover, please be careful.
I'll deal with it. Main character energy. What's up?
Looking for me?
Oh, here you are.
Did we actually win a fight for once?
You're such a box full of surprises. So we're playing Truth or Dare now. I see. Oops. Getting angry, are we? Sorry, but it's just so much fun to rile you up. You're the very first person to pique my interest like this. You have great potential. Okay, so you're not up for small talk. I'll keep that in mind. You're my mission target after all. Bingo! I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shores.
Does that mean?
This Blake bloom is our symbol. It represents our mission to save the world. That's what it says in the rules, at least. Our plans? What is it again? To recruit as many talents as we can and save the world from its impending doom. So are you in? Nuh-uh, I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all going boom tomorrow, why not have fun while we can? To stop at nothing for more power, take down any prey without mercy, and indulge in all our desires for the ultimate pleasure. Well, I mean, I'd love to live that way, but alas, duty calls. The Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and we'll make you the most special seed among them all. My duty is to nurture and safeguard seeds like you, allowing them to blossom into luscious fruits. Then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge the sweetness of my labor all by myself.
What the fuck is she even saying?
You're just like what Civilization Simulation Sandtable Tethys has told us. I can feel such explosive potential within you. One day, you'll surely bear the most beautiful fruit imaginable. No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you, I think. Actually, I've been diligently protecting you, you know. I got rid of all types of pests that tried to get in your way. Ew, don't mention me and the Fraxidus in the same sentence. I couldn't care less about their petty games, but if they even think of laying their dirty fingers on you...
These people are all fucking psycho.
You're mine, and I don't like sharing. Just a couple tricks and I had those fools flapping around like headless chickens. What a boring crowd. Whoa, don't tell me you haven't noticed. Enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fraxidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn. The way you look at me, though, it's almost as if... No, forget about it. But I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed. That I'm very sure. I can feel something oddly familiar about you. My name is Camellia. Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone. That was fast.
Fuck just happened.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Did something happen? Is that a friend or foe? Are the Black Shores? Phew. And Shizia noticed a guy acting suspicious. I think she's sure. We are in the shop.
Rover, there we walk the streets, wearing the Blake bloom like you said. Nothing in particular.
Hey, aren't you the girl from earlier?
Yeah! You're so pretty! Can I take another selfie with you?
Please stop, Teach. Shizia did say she found someone suspicious.
Rover, perfect timing. This guy's been sniffing around here for a while now. He keeps trying to talk to the elderly and minors. I've been keeping an eye on him. And I saw a little girl with him. She kept turning her head and looking around, but now she's nowhere to be found. This is super fishy. Hey, I'm patrolling.
But business license? Uh-oh. I'm Alto. Just a humble information.
I see. So no license. I bet you don't have
Business location? Why would I need that?
Now show me your organ.
Well, I'm an honest broker of information. Always open to negotiations at the right price.
No license? No clear business plan? You're who's your supervisor?
My supervisor. Oh, right. She's like a super big deal. She's an ancient being, born with this planet we're living on. She's the will of a star, the reverberation of everything in this world.
So do you even...
What? Come up.
Yeah. Now, sir, you're...
Oh, come on, please. I didn't do anything illegal. I was just looking for someone. A little girl. About this tall? She's the kind to stand out in any
You really think I'm gonna...
you know. You saw her. Yeah, exactly. Wait.
Oh, please watch out. It's dangerous to run like that. Here you are. Hooray.
What the hell?
Encore! I've looked everywhere for you.
Back off. Leave that.
Miss Patroller. She's the girl I've been looking for.
Hello, little one. Is your name Encore?
Yes! Encore knows him. Uncle Alto sells stuff without a license. He listens in on people for commercial secrets, and he loves pulling pranks on us kids. But he's not a bad guy, Rick.
Encore! What did I say about calling me uncle in public again? I am not that old.
Miss Verena?
I ran into her near a cliff on my way home. I managed to make her the antidote in time. Imagine what would have happened if I wasn't there.
Oh.
Don't worry. Encore's had plenty of that mushroom already.
Fuck, just eats poisonous mushrooms?
Why
That's
did you go to
not
such
normal.
a dangerous place alone, little
We got your back, little one. No worries.
Because Encore must keep an eye on her.
Kids can have such wild imagination sometime.
Hey, Alto! Didn't you just send Encore there? Wait, why are they all giving you the side eye?
Encore!
Since the situation has come to this, I've got no choice but to tell you. Indeed! We're here for business, and it's a crucial one. You want to know what it is? Let's go, Encore!
Hey!
See ya! We still have a world to save!
Wait!
Huh. Now you're here. Well, we weren't really running from you. We just wanted to make sure you were alone.
Be good, please. Encore and Uncle Alto won't do anything bad to you.
That's enough, Encore.
Encore just did as Alto said. Encore is usually
Don't be scared, Rover. Was it your idea to have those two ladies wear those counterfeit Blake blooms and attract our attention? I must admit, they looked quite convincing. So, you worked with a plant-type resonator. Interesting.
a plant-type resonator.
Yeah, there are more than one of them out there. Not a big deal. So please, tell us, what do you want from the Black Shores? Oh, really? So, like what they say here in Huanglong, the straight hook is for willing fish to bite. Da-da-da-da! Your surprise! The people you've been looking for are right in front of you. Now, how's that for a piece of intel? I'll let you have it, free of charge. Oh, not that disappointed. I know you must have a ton of questions for me, but one moment, please. As you already know, I'm an information broker. That means I make deals instead of passing out freebies. You want information? Relax, Ro. We want you to come with us to an abandoned Court of Savante facility to help us recover a resonance beacon. In turn, I'll tell you everything we know. Our business is centered around customer satisfaction and built on integrity. And since you're a first-time customer, I'm pleased to offer you an additional gift. Here, have this. This should prove you're serious. And if you still have doubts about us, just show it to that plant-savvy young miss. Finally, Encore! Do your cute face! Quick!
What the fuck are these two, dude?
Please help us.
Look at this poor child, pleading to you like that. How could we'll be waiting for you near this beacon in Whining Ix's mire. And don't forget to come alone. Okay.
Rover, did you find them? What? Seriously? As I expected. This flower isn't, and it contains a very unique kind of remnant energy. No way. Pshh, not as mysterious as people. What did they tell you? That place, because of the dangerous weather conditions and whining. Don't worry, Yang Yang. Okay, Rover, there have been. Just ring us whenever you need a hand.
Hey, Ro, I've said the coordinates of that CSC. Now that we're in the same, the Court of Sabante is mysterious. What really put them on the map? What's with the site? One day.
Alto, why are you telling bedtime stories now?
One day, the last word.
What is Low On is the event for Lost Ark. Every 6 months where they talk about major updates to the game.
Labs. Now, you'll just have to find it. What do you think, Rover? I suppose the magic. We've set up resonance beacons. As a saying, after the recently. That's why we've been sent. While our main.
Alto!
It's called Seize the Opportunity.
Last week of Wembley Trials, I don't know, dude. It would have been maybe 2 Low-Ons ago at this point, honestly.
Really love their puzzles. No wonder folks never managed to get inside after.
That's because Alto set off the security alarm, and now the gate's closed.
Anyway, we've got to figure out how to open it up again. This is Oh, those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate. Never thought they could pull off something. The retroact rain is just various events. That rain curtain before the retroact rain formed, and what we're seeing, I've heard of most of the researchers, but really makes one wonder. The power system here might still work. Let's split up and find it.
The experiments have been going smoothly, but the artificial retroactive rain project has advanced to its second phase. We have various evidence that this ancient civilization was the Whining Aches' Maya at some point. We believed we could recreate that divine miracle with the artificial retroact rain. Have we been mistaken? We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field should be complete by now. We'll have to rely on our backup plan.
That was a cool audio effect. I like that.
That Fraxidus overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship. It would have taken us much longer to build this place without him. Though he loves to meddle with our experiments a bit too much. This lab's location is a bit too remote for me. But I'm okay with it, as long as we can keep doing our research.
Yeah. Where else could us maniacs possibly go?
The committee kicked us out like trash. They'll never understand. As Professor Heisem stated, we are embarking on a monumental endeavor with the power to redefine humanity's future. This time, we will make the divine miracle we saw happen again for all of humanity to behold.
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. If only I had more. I thought my enemies were misconceptions, waning passion, and my own ignorance. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth, eventually derailing our research. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already walked into that false gate. Now, I'm leaving my last realization behind. They are our past, but they are also our future. Had I realized it sooner, there might have been a chance to get things back on track. The future being hailing from our past. Please save us once again. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
What? It's her again.
Wow!
Rover, about this person. Great. Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work. The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
This is a boss room. Already beat this thing up like 4 times though.
Wow!
Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our Looks like peace is an option. Guys.
Alto, we doing it?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Phew! Job done.
Encore is strong! Told ya! But why did they keep...
According to our findings earlier, researchers, they were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine beings. Somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the mire, and when they failed to recreate the retroact rain, they resorted to making a to get their desired results faster. They started feeding this replica. And we've seen what that ended up with. It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance. And I suspect the Fraxidus Overseer mentioned in that log, those researchers, they were too obsessed with validating the divine. The monster devoured them, but not with its. So, Rover, what do you want to know about the Black Shores? As you already know, we monitor and research the Lament, and we've got resonance beacons set up in every nation worldwide. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore, which powers this Blake Bloom is a product of that overflowing energy on the island. Our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor the Lament, ensuring precise predictions. That being said, the Lament's behavior is all we could do for now is observe the Lament, study its. What do you want to know about? All right, no more beating around the bush. We just wanted to make sure you're a dependable. The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We've got talents from all walks of life. We like your skills and methods. What do you want to know about Camellia? Yeah, she can be kind of unhinged. Just so you know. She only took up this mission because of you. So you've met her already. What do you want to know about? We just received a warning from our Lament detection system. Another Threno. So, we came here to inform Jinjo's. Yes, entire countries have been destroyed. What do you want to know about? I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shore, but I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you. This is not the first time you've been reawakened. Last time, you woke up at the Black Shores.
Fuck. We've been awake multiple times.
Rover.
Makes sense.
We're both aiming to fight against the Thernodians and prevent the Lament crisis.
Yep! Onkar can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad, bad guy, and Onkar and Alto are the heroes!
I understand. Trust isn't something you could afford to give up. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you? It's more than just a symbol. It all. Phew! Glad I got you on. Oops. Almost forgot. Gotta check the. Wait. This is. No! It can't be!
Hey! Alto! Wait! Onkar heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Onkar should bring an umbrella.
Fuck.
Oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
No. This is... It's the real Retroact Rain.
Rover, Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General.
Yes, how's it go?
We have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for retro... However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD outbreaks immediately. We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain...
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense... I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going...
General. We've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are also equipped and prepared for action. But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour, and he strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. However, I do agree this... Sir, his name is... Gian.
Fucking
General.
weird shit going on.
Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Gian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but this is our only chance. The enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to... Silence? Is this... No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren? Friends? And will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until every last one of those monsters is gone. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will crush anything in our path, no questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be it.
Guy's fucking brutal. This guy said, fuck it, we sacrifice them all.
What would you have done on that day? If you, whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Gian. Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night. Yes, go on. Keep fighting. Fight until the last of them is wiped out.
General Gershu Lin. We fight to protect what we cherish. And we cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
As I see it, you're cut from the same cloth, you and I.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General. General.
I'm fine. Please.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon. It's gradually the sky. It looks just like...
It's time.
Sir.
Attention all troops. Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
When the moon turns full,
I just thought of a great gold sink.
The prophecy is being fulfilled.
I'm in the middle of a big quest line.
They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
Oh. A cutscene. God. She's a good character. We want her. Please let us get this character.
Isn't she evil?
Yep.
Isn't she like trying to kill us?
Yep.
Why
She's not. She's not. She, we can fix her. Yeah. Dude, she's fucking badass. Got one silver eye. Woo! Ah. The dreamless.
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover,
Citizens of Jinzhou, please remain calm.
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. Our magistrate saw this coming and she had General G. We knew this was coming and we were ready, but thanks for coming in time, Rover. And oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate.
It's Farm's waifu.
Any update on the protect?
We've put in all our resources to repair it, but if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. I presume.
Do all of the characters that we can pull for eventually show up in some sort of quest line?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Please allow me to introduce myself.
As of right now.
I am Tao Chi. Thank
Oh
you for
shit,
lending us a
she's
hand.
got a great personality. Holy moly.
System against the
My god.
retroact rain. Once the protective barrier breaks down,
I kept getting.
tacit
There
discords
was like
could
some
manifest from
depresso
inside
sword lady.
Remember what I told you
Yeah.
earlier? The retroact rain is essentially condensed.
She's actually like the
storage
strongest.
remnants
She's
of
actually the
active
strongest
magnet for tacit
solo
discords.
character. You like play her solo and you live at one. You stay at 1 HP and just don't get hit.
It
Does like the most
records
damage.
events from all
Yeah,
times and
I
places.
noticed
That's
that
what
she
we
doesn't give a
call
damn.
the phantoms of retroact rain. It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. And here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's
Can I tell you
raining
my gold
across a
sink
large area.
Idea?
Nice
What is it?
catch, Rover. Jinzhou
It's
has
a
been a battleground
collaboration
for
with
centuries.
Domino's. You can
That's why
spend gold
once
to
the
get
retroact rain
pizza.
reaches its final stage.
I love pizza.
This
I'm
is
in.
the one major
Now, you
threat
might say that that's
our
RMP,
magistrate ordered the construction
but,
of this barrier precisely because of that.
it's actually
Indeed, the
our
phantom should only mechanic, but the retroact
real
rain
pizza
can be
trading.
significantly as a result. Said phantoms become increasingly real. In that
And if you were
battle
to do
3
it
years ago,
in
our
collaboration
soldiers
with
got into a gruesome fight
game,
against countless tacit discords,
you could
either native to Norfolk phantoms of tacit
pizza
discords,
for your
and our
gold.
soldiers
That
could
would
not tell friends
cause you
from
to
foe.
rapidly lose
The
all of your
relentless
gold
rain
as you ordered
even
pizza.
recreated the brutal deaths
every
of their
day.
comrades, etched in vivid detail.
Guys, I'm really hungry. Can we
The
clear this
Norfolk
raid?
Barrens turned into a living hell, and to this day,
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first record. Your previous general sent back.
They talk
valuable
about these
video
things as like
recordings
they're
of
like
the rain.
gruesome memories of the
Our
past. This
people
was
on the
3 years
Black
ago, bro.
Shores have
You guys didn't have very much
theorized
time to
that
try
for
again.
moon abnormal moon sightings and the something like that. But so unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet. But we know
the moon just changed in an instant. If this theory turns out to be true, that means
and Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Thernodian's revival is never an independent occurrence. The revival of a Thernodian in Jinzhou will trigger. We gotta hustle back to the Tethys base, recalibrate our lament detect. Anyway,
They're just gonna leave us. They're like, you got it. We're not gonna fight the giant boss with you. You can do it. We gotta go back to our island.
that's all we've gathered so far, Rover. The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
You just called him mom? You just called her mom? Acceptable.
Speak of the, I'll need to take a very long nap after this.
Yeah, Tao Chi's is the sleepy one. She just wants to sleep all the time.
Activate the defense mechanisms!
That scene again. Oh, it's him. This fucking dancing guy. Okay, that looked pretty cool. That was a pretty good intro.
Please tell me this is the last one. Rover, your moves are sharp as always. Dealing.
Rover, did you see that?
Now, it's almost identical to what we saw 3 years ago during the battle beneath the Crescent. I'm afraid we're already running out of time.
Report the situation.
Madam Magistrate, the barrier has been fully repaired.
Well done, Director Tauchi. Indeed. It's been going according to plan, if I may. Now that we are facing such an emergency, I cannot sit back and wait for Jui to save us. I will act and see my duty through. This is my decision. I have secured some much-needed aid from our city during my visit to the capital. Also, our expert should be ready by now. Rover, now we have raindrops. This must be the right time Jui was talking about. Rover, it's going to be dangerous.
Rover.
Directly
Red Rover.
You will be remembered as
Send
a heroic
waifus
ally
right
in
over.
our
They're literally just sending me alone.
May victory prevail the
Send in the
lasting night.
Rover.
I will pray for your safe return.
Rover, I have informed border checkpoints across Yang. You're one of our You'll need to pass through
Rover, Yang, I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller. Do come back in one piece, okay? Thanks. I'll give it my all.
It seems the rain is not stopping anytime soon.
The city. Rest assured, you can count on me.
I will keep everyone safe.
Me too.
Don't forget us, Lion Dance. We got this!
Fucking Avengers
As you
assembling.
can see, everyone's ready to defend our city.
Rover,
I've informed General Jian that you're...
may victory prevail the lasting night.
Defend the south gate. Enemy attack weakening. This wave is almost over. Please update.
Under Madam Washu and the Rover.
I see. I will go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavy. There are signs of... I need to clear the way for them as quickly as... Is that the Thundering Mephis?
We're just fucking teleporting back and forth.
The Trinodian's revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Norfolk Barrens, the worse it gets. The streams feel heavy with dread and the smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Rock Island.
You can
The
smell
Tacit
blood.
Field Director Tauchi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to
Going
reach
to
our
Puerto.
base and find General GN. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead.
Are you
What happened here?
the Thundering This is where our supply station is. We were on our way. Thundering Mephis. In the end, this place.
Thundering Memphis. Oh shit.
Out.
It's him, General.
It's the Giga Chad.
Be gone!
We did it.
The Thundering Mephis is a blend of countless. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, countless souls of our brave soldiers.
General.
Sorry. The
Honored
is
to meet the
mine,
General.
Rover. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast. I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, for someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact prior exposure to the rain, and you were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently, and this is your first time setting foot in Jinzhou, ruling out that possibility. Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legendary hero who once absorbed Threnodian. I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen. Yes, Madam Magistrate might not be... On the day I was selected to be the next general, beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront Threnodian. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned...
So they want us to eat it?
We may
Got it.
actually get
Hunger.
rid of that monster
Fucking
once and for all.
hungies. That's what we're here for? They want us to eat? To consume?
They found the right man
Some
for
of
the
that-
job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat the moon.
We must act now. The Void Plenilune is already
The Void
Contain the Threnodian swiftly.
We're back to saying
Any
fucking
delay could allow it to recover.
nonsense words. Void Plenilune.
3 sentences. It's time for it to work.
To remain calm in such an extreme situation. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base.
Wait, is that?
Oh, shit. This part, dude. Nah, we'd win. That's not a big enemy or anything. We'll win. Don't you think, Persnickety?
So hungry.
Yeah. You think we'll win? I think we'll win.
Of course.
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
Greetings, General.
To the bathroom.
Master Jianxing? Didn't know I'd be seeing you here.
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams. She has been a great help.
General, you flatter me. I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a massive graveyard. Whenever it rains, cries and moans can be heard as if many ghosts are weeping. Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. The heavens and the earth form a vast chamber where spirits freely depart and return. Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax. I want to help set them free.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the tacit discords too. They have shown unpredictability in every past battle. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens, and instead had been conjured by a mysterious power. After analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none other than that statue. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity to act. With looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks and many of our units injured and unable to fight, it is crucial to plan our attack wisely. Please, join me in mapping out the strategic plans.
It's best to plan our attack wisely. Person with no strategic background, you're in charge. I say we run it down mid, honestly.
I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar. We have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Janshin, and me.
Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the Ring. And this is Yuehue. This is a topographical
His
map
name's
of the
Huehue?
Northfall Barrens.
Okay.
The Overthrax's power limit, the deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops. On the other hand,
We literally only have one
enemies
choice.
must
We
take
run
the
it down
same
mid.
route if they want. With the Overthrax
Got it.
reorganizing their frequencies, every time we cut down, time is of the essence. We cannot afford. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest
you can make
units
the
in the
choice.
heart of the battle.
Do I
over.
shamelessly put
Let's plan
the
carefully
chrome
first. Our
bikini in the
ranged units.
thumbnail?
Armed, but we need to
Yes,
strategize based
of
on
course.
the terrain, topography, and
gonna
enemy
not do
forces.
Why? It's a part of the thing.
Manipulate
It's a
the
major
terrain to our
announcement.
advantage. Our strikes will be more
the most
effective and
major
cover a
announcement.
larger range.
You're right.
Where should we deploy the
I
ranged
wasn't gonna
units?
be that shameless.
Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat
Did we
forces
just
while staying safe.
teach
Next,
them that
the
you want the high ground if you're a ranged
trained
unit?
and equipped for close. The heart of Northfall Valley is our main
Okay.
battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head on. How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the special task. If the chance arises, what should the special task force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely. It's a risky but necessary. Thank you, Rover. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliff. Yuehue, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the special task force.
Yes, sir.
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian.
Perfect. Let's fucking go. Send me in, Captain. General.
Good.
Chief.
Are we all clear on our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier?
Okay, I didn't know we were having to go through a ground wave barrier. Dude, it literally acknowledges this. One of the options is more unfamiliar terms.
Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. One of our top priorities. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
We have a railgun, is what we
How's
have.
the preparation going on?
We've got good news. Bad news is the disruptor's, simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a back. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repel any questions. By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use, I assume. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered.
All right. Lastly, we've got more bad news.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit Discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit discords are targeting the disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit discord. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the disruptor to recharge. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand. Rover, Yang Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jian Xin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords away. Let's get moving.
Those we've blocks off, please. They need your.
Don't worry, I'm here to save the day.
We should be safe now. I hope he's alright. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? Is that so? We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe.
He's dead. Rip that dude. Oh, he's not dead yet.
This reparation. I may not see our victory in person, but please defeat that. Thank you.
He's dead.
Yes, we will win. Please.
Open with a stick. Yeah, you gotta make sure he's dead.
General.
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor.
How are you going to miss? It's a giant railgun, and that thing is a giant. How do you miss?
This is our own.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle. Whatever it may, General, Rover, may victory prevail.
Thank you for your trust.
No need for that, General. We've always... Attentional units, do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor.
Target the north. Defend Jinzhou at all costs.
Firing? Firing the giant laser? We are firing the giant laser. Holy giant laser. We poked a hole in the shield. We did it.
Didn't miss.
We didn't miss, no. Turns out the gigantic shield was a good target.
Master Tianzi. There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone,
Oh,
let's
there goes one party member.
carry on with your mission.
Well, it'd only be fair. We couldn't have 4 people on our team the whole time. That's not how the game works.
The suspended ruins, a resonance beacon, Overthrax assault. It's the 3 of us against
Master Tianzi.
I tried to come. We have no choice but to try. We're bound to face. We've reached the suspended ruins. Okay.
Up to us. Let's fuck them up. Gotta get in the butt cheek.
As expected.
Pretty effective.
The enemies are increasingly strong as we are. Have you been injured, Rover?
I'm okay.
Give me your hand. No. I still have some first aid. With the upcoming battles will be even more. Let's keep moving. These rocks are blocking our way.
Yeah, that'll happen. You'll end up with no luck where everybody else has the luck.
Our signals got blocked.
Sucks you didn't get in them though.
I have to say,
He's pretty
your
nice.
terminal has a very intriguing design. Now back to business. Luckily, your current location is still within the disruptor. You've seen what the disruptor is capable of.
The structure of this building.
There is a floating platform over there. Perhaps
This
we
is
can
the
make
gotcha
use of
game.
it.
There are
So many
times
enemies,
where
we're almost there. The statue. We don't have much time left.
obviously the protagonist is called Rover in all of the voiced stuff.
Yeah.
But if there's any like dialogue text where you can give your name, they
Put it there.
yeah, they put your like not Rover but your actual name.
I can
The road
win.
ahead is completely blocked off. You choose where the disruptor's last blast hits. May it cleave
They
out
want
path
me to
first.
aim it? I can aim this. Watch. Brilliant target. I've got a keen eye for the target. I think I know where you should shoot. Just a hunch.
It's pinky toe, right?
Yeah. I've got a headache though.
This amount of
Probably eat a
enemies.
sandwich or something.
We cannot
There's-
fire the disruptor again.
There's a lot of dudes.
It also gives me a headache. Okay, I updated the thumbnail. I think the second one is better.
Only going to summon more of them as we go.
For
We need someone
two
to
reasons.
keep them away and escort the others into the statue. I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General, but I think I am better suited for this task. We all want to beat the Prenodian once and for all. I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind. But we all know you and Rover have the best chance against
It's
that
okay, I'm fine with
monster.
leaving Yang Yang behind.
I'm not. What the fuck?
You got this, Yang Yang. Good luck.
She can't defend herself. She's helpless.
You got this. Good luck.
I mean, I guess she was the one who awokened us, so maybe she's not helpless. Maybe she's perfectly
Turns out
capable of being a strong, independent. What's her?
Resonator.
Please make the call.
I thought there was like a protector.
I'll stand
Midnight
guard
Ranger?
here. The Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters.
Sentinel? Guardian? I don't know.
I don't know. They have about
I'll
50
leave the
different
rest to
words
you.
for.
She's taking fighting stance. She's got this.
She's like, oh, thank God they're leaving me with the trash mobs. I didn't want to go fight the boss. My build sucks at single target.
I know where to aim. Right. Yep. Points finger.
Right there. Pointing into the middle distance.
Easy.
Pointing
Fucking
into the very obvious video game stuff.
easy.
This is why they need gamers. In the all strike forces.
Cinematics are so good, though.
They are. The game looks really nice. Especially
We
if
just
you
cut
like
the
the
rock
anime
in half.
aesthetic. Teamwork. You know, I'm pretty sure my grapple doesn't go that long outside of cutscenes, but it's probably just because it's cold outside. I just got out of the pool.
Yeah.
It seems the
some
culprit
time
is
to-
hidden deep within this. This will be our final battle with this Threnodian. Rover, are you...
Let's go.
That's
We
the
fucking
spirit.
got this.
Let's bring an end to this war once and for all.
Is this the Threnodian thing that the magistrate lady mentioned?
Yeah.
It just seems like a big rock.
We're not inside yet.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
That's another moon.
Still looking like a big
What on earth
rock.
is happening?
He's not beating the big rock allegations.
The Crownless. The Threnodian has reconstructed its frequencies.
There seems to be a really big emphasis on like frequencies and things being made up of like resonance.
Sound.
Yeah.
Time to strike.
But I don't know, when I go and tap on rocks, the only thing I hear is ouch.
Fight back.
From me, the rock. Or, I think that the rock is
Those frequencies we just crashed.
Execute. And we win. Surely it's over now.
Yeah, their boss fights have always just had one phase. Definitely.
Okay, maybe it is a big rock.
Not beating the big rock.
Oh shit, never mind, it's Sauron. Or you're gonna miss the best part.
Well, we already went past Worm's waifu.
But what about her?
Well, always new waifus to collect. That's how they get you.
Like this one, who's got one breast.
That moon has cannibalized the Crownless's remaining frequencies.
Worm usually likes the package deal there.
Remember, I saw it during the battle.
Usually goes for a 4-pack.
This is the swordsmanship we teach our new recruits. How dare you! Retreat to advance. Tell truth from the side. You worry.
Ow.
Back.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Ready for battle. At the time.
We're yelling.
I know what to do with that thing over her heart. That's the thing that I press F on and get materials after I defeat an encampment of enemies.
Watch out for its ranged attacks.
I don't know if we're winning now. Oh shit.
Rover, have you noticed?
Watch out for range attacks.
Yeah, well,
this is why you should bring your character with a gun.
The moon must be the core of our enemy. This thing is weakening.
Maybe you should attack
from its attacks. Rover, find a chance to strike its core.
Oh, that's fucking badass.
You're dragging around.
Retreat to a copied my weapon already, huh?
2 cheap shots at the end.
Ow!
Professional.
Oh.
Try this at home.
I can win.
Find yourself with a purple moon shooting lasers at you, then you might have to try this at home.
I can win. Your thing's blinking red. I don't think that's good.
You were supposed to get grape Kool-Aid instead. See? She understood. She got grape Kool-Aid.
Here we fucking go.
Time to awoken.
I'm hungry. It's fucking badass though. Holy.
It's time to munch.
We got wings.
She still has more wings than us, though.
We're Havoc Rover now.
I see.
We've seen an element change coming.
It does tend to happen during these boss fights in these type of games.
Our cooldowns are fucking long.
What is your meter doing?
What the fuck? I didn't. Oh my god. She's fucking me up.
Practice more for the perfect
One with the sound.
blockers. What do they call them? Guards. Perfect guards. Just guard? Just guard.
You're wide open.
Oh shit, tag teamed him. Here we go, now we're awakened.
One with the sound.
I've got a wing. I can kind of fly.
Ready for battle.
Is your aerial still just a ground smash?
Time to fight back.
You have a new aerial now that you have wings.
Tell truth from the side. Retreat to advance.
Oh, I can't swap.
Bad timing.
I can block that.
Time to fight back.
One with the sound.
Tell truth with the side.
Endure and defy.
Eyeball goes away.
That's a neat trick.
It's exploding. All of a sudden, furry stuffed animal.
Oh. He's hungry.
Yeah.
Food. I want food.
Fucking dumb. What is this thing? Yep, makes sense.
As the conceptualization of war,
Yep, anime.
Yeah.
somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly.
It ate and now it's sleeping. Is this persnickety?
Is that?
Guys.
Oh shit! And then he goes inside the hand.
This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first.
A chest, but first, time to get out of the collapsing domain. But first, loot.
Yeah, of course.
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts. And just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two. Guess who we have? None other than General Jian and the legendary Rover. And lo, ruins fell, a colossus shattered, the Overthrax meets its defeat. Mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when fate is ours to shape? Amidst setbacks, heroes will rise to conquer. Their determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest hour. Under starlit skies we battled, divine rune roaring above. Now victorious, our songs of triumph shall shake the clouds. And our story goes on.
Oh. We wondered. We did it.